everyone, and welcome back to MerMay, our Ariel-inspired month for the 2021 Disney Princess Bullet Journal. I am so excited to show you how these weekly layouts turned out this month. My supplies were my usual washi tape, screenshots from the movie that I printed from my mini Canon printer, Disney princess stickers, Crayola Super Tip markers, and the Sky and Sea scrapbook paper from Recollections that I got from Michaels. In my last video, I set up the first week/weekend of the month, so this is week 2 when Ariel wishes to be part of the human world and later rescues and falls in love with Prince Eric. The majority of this video is me matching screenshots with scrapbook paper, as well as figuring out how they should layer. I wasn't used to doing this impromptu, but I gotta tell ya, this is the most fun I had creating weekly spreads. I just let my creativity flow as I listened to the film's soundtrack and even had the movie play in the background at some point. Which I did for the previous months. It's part of my creative process. I mean, I even changed my phone's theme to match my journal's theme for the month. But I don't know, there was something about this month that made me feel extremely nostalgic. Probably because it was my first Disney film, and I loved it so much that Madre swears I was humming the songs at 6 months old before I could speak. Not to mention, I have a very fond memory of a Disneyland trip when Madre and I did the awesome Meet the Characters breakfast, and I was sad that Ariel wasn't a part of it, so I ended up crying. And Belle came over to calm me down and explained that Ariel couldn't be there because she was a mermaid. She couldn't walk. And so she promised me that she would let Ariel know that I was looking forward to meeting her. Sure enough, when I met Ariel, she knew exactly who I was. Belle kept her promise. It is definitely one of my most cherished Disney memories. I love how this looks, the blue, the paper, the quotes, so good. Let me show you the rolling task list that I will be using this month. You have the days of the week going across and your list of tasks you want to complete during the week. For example, I am doing my filming on Thursday, so I will mark an open circle under Thursday to say that I started this task. When I complete that task that same day, I will fill it in. But what if, for instance, I begin editing on Thursday and finish on Friday? I mark an open circle on Thursday and a closed circle on Friday with a line connecting them. If I change my mind and cancel the task for that day, I will just make an X. Don't worry, I'll link a video by Plant-Based Bride who explains the process a lot better than me. And here is the nice, clean, final look of the spread. I love how it looks, and now it's time to move on to week 3. This is when Ariel gives her voice to Ursula so that she can be with Prince Eric. This scene right here instantly reminded me of the scene when Ariel bursts out of the water to take her first breath as a human, so I knew this was going to be used for that photo. And this beach one was perfect for both these scenes, since she is on land. One thing I did plan was my sketch of Ursula's shell necklace connecting to the screenshot of Ariel's voice being taken. I'm so glad my idea ended up great on paper this time. I'll finish the task list and do all my erasing later off camera, but for the final flip through, the look will be complete. So, after a quick glance, we are going to move on to week 4. This week was all about Ariel and Eric spending quality time together when he takes her on a tour of his kingdom, where they end up dancing in the plaza and then taking a boat ride where the Kiss the Girl scene takes place. Okay, hilarious moment. I had no idea that the sticker I chose would be the same exact pose of the photo. That just cracked me up, and I just let it be and continued working. But of course, that reminded me to use the pink dress sticker for the previous week. This looks so good. I love how dominant the blue is throughout the pages. So with that, we're going to move on to week 5. This week was all about how brokenhearted Ariel is after finding out Eric is marrying Vanessa, aka Ursula, not realizing he's under a spell. You can really see me trying to match paper with the scene with Vanessa, but I don't know, nothing just seemed right. So I unfortunately just went with a sticker from my collection that says, "Life is an adventure." The other sketch I planned was the necklace being broken, thus freeing Ariel's voice and returning to its owner. But she is too late to kiss Prince Eric and turns back into a mermaid. At first, I was going to continue doing the blue headings, but I actually wanted to use purple to represent Ursula's influence on all these scenes. Okay, I got my base look of the spread. I may add stuff off camera. I will ink the rest of the task list, all that stuff. But for the most part, this is what I want, and we're on to the last 2 days of the month. For the end of the month, I thought it fitting to have it be Ariel's happy ending. My favorite dress that Ariel wears is the purple sparkly dress that she wears for less than 30 seconds. Seriously, it's such a beautiful scene when King Triton transforms her with the gold light, then she steps out of the ocean in that gorgeous dress. Eric picks her up and spins her around, they kiss, and then the wedding, yada yada yada. But the quote I chose was the last 2 verses of the final song. And they're done! Now let's go to the final flip through. I love how this turned out. I love the colors, how blue and just beautiful. I love how this turned out. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love, oh God, I love how this turned out. The colors, just everything. And I love how this turned out. I loved everything about this. I loved using my paper. Oh, I just loved using my paper. I can't get over how much I love these. I can just keep looking at them. They're just so amazing. See, the scrapbook paper just worked beautifully with this. So, I'm curious, which week was your favorite? Tell me in the comments. And with that, we'll end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the content. I know I enjoyed making it. If you did, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more drama.